Hey guys, my name is JJ Ambrose. I'm 24 and 6, fighting out of Unlimited MMA. I think I was just like any other kid growing up watching Jean-Claude Van Damme, Bruce Lee, all those movies, and I wanted to figure out how I could do that. So luckily enough, I grew up around the first UFCs, so I was heavily influenced by those. So I had my dad sign me up for wrestling and boxing simultaneously, and I just started competing in that and fell in love with it. My training camp this time around has been really good. I like to stay in shape year round, so I never have to spar basically to get in shape. My conditioning is always up. So for training camp, I'm able to focus on my opponent and what his strengths are, what his weaknesses are, and try to implement a game plan.
Well, I was a former professional fighter, world champion, kickboxer, Sancho, Chinese style kickboxing. But the natural progression of the sport went to MMA. Coaching was always something I wanted to do even before I started fighting, actually. JJ's a stud. You know, he's one of those guys that no matter how hard you push him, he keeps pushing back. So it's really never an issue of, oh, you know, do we have to tailor things down? He's always taking care of his condition. He's always in shape. So we just focus on strategy and game plan.
Frank Trevino's ex-UFC guy. He's a good fighter on the regional circuit. I just see a lot of holes in his game. I just got a lot more fights than him, a lot more experience, and I don't know, I just think all of his strengths I'm better at. You know, I wake up every morning real early with my daughter, Juliet. We get up, I make her breakfast, eggs and bacon, or whatever she feels like that day. Make myself some bulletproof coffee, nothing like a sponsor shout out. And then I head to training, whether it's conditioning or technical. I usually don't train very hard in the morning. It's more to make me a better fighter or better conditioned fighter. And then in the evening, I'll coach wrestling at Midi High School, and then I'll head over to sparring with the guys in Unlimited. The interesting thing about this fight is that I'm not really worried about where it goes. It's just a question of where I want it to go. If I feel like I'm better than him, that much better on him on the feet, I'm just going to keep it there. I'm going to try to get the knockout.
I mean, every fighter is different. Every fight is different. You kind of just want them to rely on their game plan. One thing I was always told is don't fight the fighter, fight the style.
Fighting for Hex has been kind of a dream come true. I tell them who I want to fight. I want to fight the best guys, whether or not those guys agree. I want to fight, and I want the promoter to line them up. That's it. You know, I'm here to fight with the best guys in the world, and you know, whether or not they're in front of me, that's up to them. I just want to test myself, and you know, that's all I've ever dreamed about doing. It's just seeing how far I could go. I want to be the best fighter in the world. Whether or not I can reach that, it's irrelevant. It's just the journey that I'm after, you know?